Welcome students. In this program we are going to learn about the binary search, and in this I have passed one parameter int n. That means directly we are going to take the number here in the parameter box parameters. Now this is one array declared. Now this is the second way of declaring the array, directly giving the numbers. One rule for binary search is that all the numbers should be in ascending or descending order. So this is a line of ascending order. Again, we have to take flag value. Now L and U. Now this is L, that is the lower limit, and U is going to be the upper limit index number. And the middle number somewhere is going to be 0, because binary means what? It's going to divide this 10 elements into half and then check it in the first half or in the second half. But in the linear search, what is the difference? In linear search, it will go from each and every element. That is one difference between the linear search and the binary search. And the second difference is, in linear search, the array need not to be sorted. But in binary search, array need to be sorted before using it. Now, this is L is 0. Now 0 is the index number. This first 5 element has index number as 0. And U is 9. That is upper limit is 9 because there are 10 elements. While 0 is less than equal to 9. So take out the middle number, like 0 plus 9 divided by 2. 0 plus 9 is 9. 9 divided by 2 will be 4.5, but the answer is 4 because these are integers. Now you are checking the number to be searched if it is greater than the middle number. Now if we talk about the middle number, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle number is 25. If the number you have entered is greater than 25, that means it is somewhere in these numbers. So L value will come here. Now this is your M. So L value will be M plus 1. It will become here. If it is less, then upper limit is going to come here to 20. So we will write M minus 1. Else flag is equal, if these two conditions are not meeting, then flag is equal to 1 and break. That means you are actually standing there at that position of the number to be searched. If flag is equal to 1, system out println, element is present and the position number is M plus 1. Why plus 1? Because M is index number and plus 1 will give the position in the array. Else element not present. So values are already given. So we are just, it is already compiled. We are going to close. Right click, search. Now enter the number to be searched. Let me give some random number and see how it works. Not present. Let's do some other. There's 15 in the list. Present at position number 3. So if you see here, see, position number 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Index number is 2, but M plus 1 position number is 3. And if we give here, now another way, this is when we are doing it in ascending order. So I am going to change this to descending order now. Only slight change will be there. I have to make these lines see. Now ascending order, descending order is 50, 45 till 5. And if this is your L and this is your U, so you are going to change the values. L is equal to 0 and U is equal to 9. This will remain the same. Now the middle number is taken 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 is the middle number. Now if your number to be searched is greater, that means it is lying here in the first half. So we will bring U to this number, that is U is equal to middle number minus 1. And if it is smaller, then that means it is in the second half. So we will write here L is equal to M plus 1. See, I have written the lines which were used for ascending order also. You can compare it. But you have to understand and read the program properly. Only these two changes to be done. If it is higher number, you bring the U this side. If it is lower number, you take the U to this side. Okay. So this is the middle number. If you're bringing something here, it is going to be M minus 1. If you're bringing something here, it's going to be M plus 1. So flag is equal to 1. Print the position, and this is. So let's compile it. Close it. And let us see the value. I am going to give here 15. And let's check. Position number is 8. If you see here, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Position number is 8. So we got the correct answer. Now one more thing. These are the line. What are the type of questions you can get? Difference between linear and binary search, which I already spoken about it. What is the difference between single and double dimension? Single dimensions you know, double dimension we'll see in the next half. Difference between sequential sort and bubble sort, which we are going to do. How are the elements stored in the memory of single dimension in a contiguous memory location? What are the advantages and disadvantages of the array? So they in the book they have given the points here of the advantages and disadvantages of the array. So advantages can be easy to specify, free from runtime overheads, random access of elements, fast sequential access, simple code. And disadvantages, need to know the size and not suitable for situations where we have different type of memory sizes, and careful design is required. So any 2 points you learn about it. Okay, so these are the main questions which can be asked, but there are many the output question also based on array, which we'll do in the next video. Thank you for now.